I really quite that.
Yeah. Give it up. Lucius in the Bing Lounge with us.
Thanks so much.
I just love that fresh new band smell. You guys, I love it when I see a band for the first time and you guys blow me away with the first song. That was amazing. And did it come that naturally to you guys when you first got together and then all of a sudden you went, because let's face it, when you put a band together, harmonizing isn't the first thing that comes to mind, but you guys, was it auditions? I guess, all right. I'm supposed to be asking questions. Who was the mastermind behind this? Who put this band
Holly
together?
and I started the group. We started singing together and writing together almost 9 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So, and it's seen many a life. We've really sort of grown and developed and built something that was uniquely ours together. We never really pushed it for a long time because we were really just trying to nurture the craft and see what was going to come of it. And then about 3.5 years ago, we started talking to Danny about recording some new songs. He's a producer and an engineer. And then slowly, just through the recording process, brought on the band. So really, the band had never played together before recording. The recordings were done first.
Very cool.
And we had to kind of learn how to play live.
Well, Lucius is a collaborative, but you just said Holly, Jess. Who's the rest? We've got Dan, Dan back here. So you produced the album and everything.
Yeah.
What was the writing process? Were you in the writing process as well with the girls?
Well, and they put out a record, just the two of them, but with various musicians, and it was sort of a softer aesthetic. And I guess they'd been seeing other friends playing and stuff, and they were like, we want to rock out on stage.
Excellent.
And so I basically just tried to help, execute what they were looking to do. And I said, well, how about this for this song? And how about this? And they're like, oh, yeah, we like that. We're not so crazy about this. We're into that. And, it was sort of a trial and error thing. It was very natural. And the fact that we were living in the same house helped make that process.
Everybody in the band is songwriters. I mean, Holly and I wrote the record mostly, but, I think that everybody's intuition is straight on because of the fact that they all write songs on their own. So
let's talk about the album.
Okay.
This Tuesday. Big time, right? Your firstborn.
Our firstborn.
This is very cool.
Beast.
And Paste Magazine says this is one of the albums to be looking out for. So that's got to feel good.
Thank you, Paste.
No doubt, right? And Rolling Stones. I mean, you guys are definitely getting attention, and you're doing so because, once again, people see you perform. And that was the first time I saw you perform, and I want to see more. So that's just got to feel great. It's a rolling ball now, isn't it?
I hope so.
And what's it called, the new album? Tell them.
It's called Wilda-Woman.
The Wilda-Woman.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not Wild Woman.
You're throwing folks off. You know that.
Wilda-Woman, like a wildebeest.
Ah, I like that. So what is left? I know that you're going back. Is New York, are we talking Brooklyn, home for everybody?
Now.
Is this the
right
farthest
now.
west you guys have been now?
We've been to California.
Okay.
We're in San Francisco a little bit ago, in LA.
Yeah.
Well, this is the kind of style that works really
but
well
Pacific
in Portland.
Northwest.
That's right, right? Yeah. Welcome to the Pacific.
We're so
Our
excited. We
first
did
ever performance.
Voodoo
in this
Donuts
region.
last night. We're going to visit Pock Pock, maybe. Yeah.
Know a little bit about
We do
the
have
city.
Pock Pock in Brooklyn, though.
All right.
Now we have Pock Pock in Brooklyn.
It's not the same.
Well, once again, I know you guys are going back home, so it's been a wonderful, has not a summer for you guys? What's it been like playing in front of some of the crowds that you're seeing now, too?
I mean, it's been great. Every situation has been kind of different. We try and keep changing up the setup for, smaller venues. And this summer we've been not solidly gone. We were kind of back and forth. We did a lot of festival stuff. But we got a really good response from it. And
It's you're definitely getting written about. So how long has this album been ready for release? How long have you guys had this ready?
Well, it's been the recording process has been 3 years long.
The issue of living with your bandmates is that stuff can take forever.
Well, you would think it's the opposite, but really we just sort of dove in and then dove out and then dove back in. I mean, like I was saying, we became a band through the recording process, but then you start playing together for a year and you're like, okay, well, this is a real thing that's now, become, glued together. So I think it was only natural and only fair to our audience to do something that had more relevance to our live show. It's still a very different thing, but we felt like it was important to re-record some of this stuff, and so here we go.
Well, I love the organics of a band that lives together at first and continued success. Maybe everybody gets their own apartment and we can move on from there.
We have a van now.
All right, guys, they're at the Bunk Bar tonight. We've got them in the Bing Lounge this afternoon. Once again, Lucius.